Every Sunday at the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass, we pray together as a faith community our creed. We state boldly and unapologetically everything we believe in. Our creed begins with, "I believe in one God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth." That is a very bold statement and has a lot within it. In our last video, we covered the 5 attributes of God. God is all-powerful, all-knowing, all-present, all-good, and eternal. For God to be God, then all 5 of these attributes must be present. And these are what make God a supreme being. Now, when we say that God is a supreme being, we mean that God is above all creatures, the self-existing and infinitely perfect Spirit. God is a spirit. Non-spirits, like you and I, have bodies that have to be in a certain definite place. But a spirit does not. A spirit is more real than a body, since a body can be destroyed, but a spirit cannot. Now, God is the most real being there is. But to picture God, we usually draw an elderly man with really long hair. I don't know why. Now, what do we mean when we say that God is self-existing? Well, there are 2 types of beings when we discuss existence in philosophy. There are contingent beings, which are things caused to exist by something else. For example, I am a contingent being from my parents. Artwork is contingent on the artist, and so on. There's also necessary beings, and these are things that exist out of necessity and not because it was created. The 2 necessary beings that exist are numbers and God. No one created numbers and math. 2 plus 2 has always equaled 4, no matter what anyone says. The same is true for God. God also exists necessarily. No one and nothing could have created the supreme being. Remember, God is eternal. And finally, God is also perfect. For a being to be supreme, there cannot be any contradictions. God must be perfect, and that also implies that God cannot change. In our next video, we will discuss divine revelation and how we have come to know God. Hopefully these have been helpful. May God bless you all.